Hey everybody, I'm Amy.
I'm Dan.
And we are the Hustle Couple coming at you today with a Vendoo video.
Yes, Vendoo video part 4.
3. You guys,
The original,
Vendoo,
yeah.
Sorry about the reflection. See that?
It's okay.
If we don't have this reflection in my glasses, the lighting is terrible.
Oh no.
So, Vendoo added analytics.
Oh man.
Did you know?
I did not.
He knew. It's really cool, and I'm going to walk you through our process today with how we use Vendoo and how we take full advantage of the analytics that it has. Cool. Dan's going to be taking pictures while we're doing this.
Yes, I am. So bye.
Bye. Okay. When we list things, if you've seen our workflow video, we print receipts for everything that we list, and they look like this. Yes. I have a template for them on my computer that I made, and it's really simple. We have a regular Star TSP 103 future print receipt printer. I don't know that that's that important because all you have to do is go to Office Depot or Staples, and it's the one that they carry in the store. What did it cost? $300 or something?
Something like that.
Costs a lot, but it's thermal, so you don't ever have to put ink in it, and it I get the receipt paper at the thrift store. I find receipt paper everywhere. Every thrift store has 3-inch receipt paper, so I don't have to pay for that really, and it makes me feel like a cashier. So there we go. It's very exciting. I made a template on Microsoft Word. It's so simple. If you want my template, just email us at thehustlecouple@gmail.com and I will mail you my homemade crazy template. It's so easy. So, for example, it has this is when I make this. When I make my listings on eBay, I start with a draft form and I fill in the item. I fill in our inventory number. I fill in the cost and the date that we bought it and where we bought it. So I know how long it's been sitting there. Then when it sells, Dan writes in what it sold for, when it sold, the fees that we paid, and the shipping. So afterward, we have a receipt. And then I get the profit number from Vendoo. I don't have to do really any calculations. And I'm going to show you how I do that. I do it on Mondays after a week of sales. And then we bring you our What Sold Sunday videos because we have it all in Vendoo. Okay, so we're going to start. Let's flip over to the computer, and I'm going to show you. I do mark things as sold throughout the week so that we can get them off of 2 platforms or 3 platforms in some cases. That's better for us. So we're going to go to this Graco stroller something. Y'all, these junk bags, I'm telling you. So I type in Graco into Vendoo's inventory, and you see that I've marked it as sold already. And I click on here. Then I go to Edit Sale Details, and it says that I listed it on the 8th, which is probably true because I import all of our listings from eBay into Vendoo. We use eBay as our starting point because there are so many more specifics that you need for eBay, and then we bring it into Vendoo and cross-list from there. Okay, so for 8 dates sold, I make sure to get this correct. Sometimes I take it down later than it sold. This sold on Monday the 10th. And it was free to us. It sold for $12, so I correct this. That's what I had it listed at. The cost of the item was free. I got this in a junk bag, and what I do with junk bags is I'll take them apart, and if there's 4 things and one of them I think is worth something, I'll put the full cost of the junk bag on that item, and then the other items will be free. Because I'm just not sure if they'll sell. I was not sure that this would sell. My marketplace fees, which I get from an eBay tab that looks, I'll show you. I go to my seller hub, I go to payments and all transactions, and this is where it tells me in red what the fee was. So I fill in that fee onto this receipt, and I don't have to keep flipping back and forth between eBay and Vendoo, but you do it how you want to. My marketplace fees was $192 for this, and my shipping expenses were $335. Again, I'm getting that all off this receipt. I'm just data entry clerk number 2 right now. Okay, so when I click Save Details, it goes back to this screen, and in green, I am given my profit, and I fill that in on the receipt, $673. Boom. Once the profit's done, that means I put it in Vendoo, and that's a sign to myself that it's taken care of. and the books are kept. All right, so I'm just gonna do this again. I go back to inventory. This was a Boyd's Bear. This is also, you know, kind of a triple check to make sure. This is Rosie. Where's Rosie? To make sure that I took it down, because sometimes I don't and I forget. Like maybe this guy. So I go to sold, mark as sold, and here I'm gonna put in what it sold for, which was $8. I'm gonna put in the cost of the item, which was 54 cents. Marketplace fees, $1.30, and shipping expenses, $3.58. Now you'll see that the date is saying it's today, and I don't want that because I want accurate sales numbers. So that I go back into edit sale details and I put the actual date it sold, which was the 10th. So as you can see, it's pretty easy. Now I'm going to copy the profit onto my receipt at $2.58. Next, a Dakin. This sold on Poshmark, actually. I couldn't believe it. Dakin Carmen Bear right here. It's sold on, I go to make sure that it's delisted. Yes, sold on Poshmark. So that's good for us. We edit the sale details. This sold on the 10th, so I'm going to change this date. I'm going to make sure I put the, yep, it sold for 14. The cost of the item was 18 cents. Marketplace fees were $2.95. And this shipped on Poshmark, so it shipped no cost to us. Save sale details. And $10.87 is what we made on that little bear. Okay, now we're going to go to this Rachel Roy top. This is a bunch of the same, but keep watching. Maybe something will pop up. We're going to edit the sale details, and it sold on May 10th. And it sold on Poshmark, so that's correct. It sold for $20. The cost of the item, oh, you guys, $11.08. Got this out of a B&G box. It was no good. Fees were $4 from Poshmark and no shipping. Save sale details. We made $4.92. And so I'm writing that on my receipt. Sold a Santa Cruz shirt. Sneaky. Okay, this sold on the 11th.
I made the draft.
Thank you. It sold for $25. Oh, my computer keeps typing backwards. Cost of the item was $107. I do include tax. So I do this thing. Our tax is 8.5% here. So I put in plus tax. I don't know if that's right, but that's what I do because I don't want to pay taxes on it twice because I actually paid this much money for it. There is a place that you can mark your cost of goods in Vendoo if you start in Vendoo or if you start in Poshmark, but we start on eBay, so I have to put in my cost of goods. I do it as they sell. All right, so 107, marketplace fees, 746 because we offered a shipping discount. Shipping is 0. I just include all the fees in one thing because Poshmark shipping is always 0 in my spreadsheet at the end of the year for taxes. Okay, 1647 profit on that guy. I'm not mad about it. Birkenstocks, these sold so fast within 10 seconds. Edit sale details, they sold, whoa. They sold on the 11th. I had to go back and change the date listed. It won't let you sell something before you listed it. And I must have brought this in after the fact, but meaning that's how quickly they sold. So they sold for $60 and they cost us $432. Amazing. Marketplace fees were $13.50. I don't know why I put a shipping discount on them, but I did. And they sold on Poshmark. Save sale details. We made $42.18 off of those. Profit in the bank. All right, Figs. Love this brand. If you can find it, it's really good. This is the navy. Okay, I had 2 of them. Edit sale details. This sold on the 11th. So change that. Price sold. $49.95. That's crazy. Is that true? That can't be true. I guess it's true. Cost of the item was $2.15, including tax. Marketplace fees were $7.17, and our shipping expenses was $4.09. This was on eBay. We made 36 bucks off one shirt. All Figs doesn't do this well. This was a pin tuck detailed shirt. It was pretty cool. This dress that we've had forever. Nasty gal. Okay, we sold this. Edit the sale details. Sold on the 11th. Price sold for $23. That includes the shipping. If eBay paid shipping, I include it. So this dress sold for $19 plus 4 shipping. And I put that all into the price sold. It's much cleaner that way, and I recommend that you do the same. $162 for this item. Marketplace fees $315. Shipping expenses $357. Okay, $14.66 on that guy. Oh my gosh, we had it forever. We got it at like a fill-a bag at one of those buy sell trade stores. Whew, never again. You live and you learn. Okay, this Monster Jam tote bag. I don't know why I buy what I buy. The brand, if it doesn't have a brand, you put unknown. I like to keep track of the brand though. I don't leave it blank, just so we know what our top selling brands are. You'll see that at the end when we go in to look. Okay, this sold on the 11th, May 11th. On eBay for $19. Sold for $15 plus 4 shipping. Cost of the item was $5.39 and the marketplace fees were $2.81. Shipping cost us $4.38. Now see, when I can do these receipts, I can look at that and say, oh, we only charge $4 for shipping. I need to up my shipping prices. I do. Our first class is at $4 right now and it needs to be closer to $5. Okay. Tiny bug stamps. Yeah, I love this kind of stuff. This sold on the 11th. I do like to see trends on like which days we sell more things. I don't know. Oh, these weren't stamps. These were buttons. These are so little. I don't think we made any money off these. I just didn't want them to go to the landfill. We paid 35 cents for them, and the marketplace fees were $105. And the shipping was $3.12. I wish I could have shipped these in like a regular envelope with a stamp. That's how lightweight they were. $143. I'll take it. These were in a junk bag and they were just little bees and dragonflies and they were so cute. They weren't worth that much. That's okay. Figs. Again, this is the gray. Here we go. This one's sold on Poshmark. And it's sold on the 11th as well. It sold for $30. The cost of the item was $6. Sorry, it was $2.15. And the marketplace fees were $6 and no shipping expense. $21.85. Profit. Snowman Starbucks mug. This sold on the 12th. And it sold for $20. Cost us 45 cents. $5.50 fees, 0 shipping. Love selling coffee mugs on Posh. No shipping. $14.05. If we would sell that on eBay, we would have made like $8. I don't know any better way to explain it, but shipping coffee mugs is a BS. Okay, we sold this huge Lipton situation. Yep, this guy. We sold this on the 12th. And the price sold was $34. So the person bought it for, oh my gosh, you guys, my computer, does anybody's computer type backwards? It's not me, I promise. The cost of the item was $4.32 for us. We sold it for $22 plus 12 shipping. The marketplace fees on eBay for this guy were $4.83 and shipping expense was $8.33. We made a little money on shipping that time. Normally we lose money. Pretty sure this went UPS and that's how it saved some money. Guys, this was in a junk bag and it sold in one day. I really didn't know if I should list it. The packaging was all jacked up and just like a hair clip. But it was new. It wasn't like a dirty hair clip. It sold on the 12th. And it's sold for $6.95. The cost of the item was free. Again, it was in a junk bag that I had already cost out the other goods, and then it was left over, and I was like, I guess I'll list it. It's free. We paid $115 in fees, and to ship was $349. Seriously, did not think I should list this, and I made $231 off of it. It paid for the whole bag. I really don't pay more than $2 for junk bags. Hi.
Hello.
Okay, the Zenith Clock Radio sold on the 12th, and it sold for $37. We paid $12.29 at an auction for this. That's really high for us. We thought it was a Bose.
Thought it was a Bose.
In the pictures.
Not a Bose.
$11.35 for shipping. Did we make any money? Dun, da, 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 $8.49.
All right.
I'll take it.
Funny aside about that item.
Okay.
The lady bought it to replace her radio, which one speaker broke, and she still has the remote for.
There you go.
So usually people lose the remote and go on eBay to buy the remote. This is the backwards of that.
I'm happy that it didn't go to landfill and she bought it. That's good. This sold on the 13th. Okay, you guys get the point. I think I'm going to cut away and finish this since we sold like 50 items this week. And you can see what sold in our What Sold Sunday video. And I will come back at the end after inputting all of this data and show you how we analyze the analytics. There you go. Okay, bye. Okay, we're back. So there's one thing I wanted to bring up, and that is if you have multiple quantities of a listing. I did encounter that. So if I'm going to look at these Livestrong bracelets, we have a ton of them. So I keep them active right here, and then when I sell one, because I want to keep the number, I want to keep the listing so that when I sell another one, I can do it. I go to these 3 dots right here, and I go copy. Then that brings up a new version of this, youth or adult, in the draft section. Then I take that draft, I go to my seller hub on eBay, to where I was getting the fees from. I click on the order. Then I click on the listing, and then I copy this, the link to the listing. So when I go back to Vendoo, it'll be a draft, and then, for example, I could go here and I could go mark as listed. And it will prompt me in that draft to insert the link where it's listed. So I insert the link, and then all of a sudden I have a new listing that I can then mark as sold. I hope that makes sense. Then I mark it as sold. So I'll show you the sold, and it says copied. And it puts it there automatically. So I know that I took that from the original listing. And I mark it as sold, and I put in all my information. So every time it sells, I have a new version of that, and I can put in new information. Okay, I'm looking at why this... Oh. Yes, we did sell 2 of these this week. We sold another Livestrong this week, right, babe? So I'm looking at my eBay right now, because it gives you that little alert when you haven't...
Another what? I'm sorry?
Livestrong?
What?
No, did we? I think I just didn't... Yeah, on the 7th. I don't know, there's something weird in Vendoo here. Or maybe I already copied it. That's what I did. I copied it ahead of time for myself, and then I forgot I did it, because this is the one we sold on the 7th. So I'm just going to go in here and delete that. No big deal. Deleting the one that I copied. Bye. Okay, so now we're going to look at our analytics. This is so exciting. Okay, I'm going to refresh Vendoo because it doesn't like that. And the analytics are located right here on the left side. It's this little bar chart. And whew, you can see where, I mean, these are our numbers. You're seeing them. We've sold 761 items since January. So that's pretty good. This is when I started with Vendoo. I still have 412, you'll see up here, listings that I have not imported. That was before January 1st. So all of the listings since January 1st have all their sales data attached to them. So what I do is I go here year to date and I go to custom. This is for my what sold videos. And I'm gonna go over to May. And I'm going to go from Monday until Sunday, because that's what I want to see. Here's why it's really important to put in the date that something sold. Now I know that we had a low point on May 13th, which was a Thursday, and normally we sell a lot on Thursdays. And then we had a high on May 14th, which was a Friday, so that's interesting. We sold 49 items this week, which is exciting. And it says we listed 55. This number is off all the time, and I import from eBay, but I don't cross-list everything. So this number is how many things I cross-listed this week, and that was 55 items. But like some of the things like plush, I don't cross-list to Poshmark because I don't think there's a market there for that specific item, or electronics or something like that. But I did cross-list a lot more than normal, so 55 is good. Our average sale price is still a little low at $27.98, but our total revenue for the week is creeping up to where we want it. We really want to be breaking 1,000 on our total profit, but we're creeping up there. And then you can go down to these and see your top selling category. If you hover over them, they have a lot of drop downs. So we're still top selling by a mile in clothing, shoes, and accessories. We sold 26 items for $800 this week. Pretty good. A lot of that we were clearing out. This tells you your marketplace revenue by marketplace. So Poshmark is this maroon color. We sold $396. Mercari is this little baby one. We sold $30, and eBay over here. Yeah, so you can kind of see where the money is coming from. It also breaks it down average sale price by marketplace. So eBay, we're $27.79, which is what we ended up with. Mercari was $30, we sold one thing, and Poshmark was $28.29. So it's all about even. We need to get that number up. We really want to be higher than that. But we sold 34 things on eBay and 1 on Mercari and 14 on Poshmark, which is a lot. That's better than we've been doing. So I'm not mad about that number. It tells you your top selling brands here, and for some reason ours this week was Anthropologie and Daniel Crimeau, just 2 items and 2 items. So I wouldn't take that to the bank. We don't really recommend picking up Anthropologie or Daniel Crimeau for that matter. So I would only look at this for maybe like a month or a quarter, and that can give you some really interesting data. At the end of the month, we do a monthly recap, and that's what I do. I just go to the custom field and type in the dates, and it gives me all this information. It gives us subcategories, etc. So that's why I try really hard to make sure when I'm entering the data that it's accurate and the categories are accurate, so that when we do get to look at this stuff, we learn about our business. And that's really the only way to get better, is to learn what's working and do more of that, and learn what's not working and hopefully do less of that. I find this tool extremely helpful. I do end up putting all these receipts into a spreadsheet, this big stack. I do have a spreadsheet. I do not like spreadsheets, so I'm happy to have this at a glance, but at the end of the month I do sit down and enter all of this data into a spreadsheet for our tax purposes. I'm not going to talk about taxes because we're not certified to talk about taxes, and we're not very good at taxes, but we do keep track of everything that comes in and out of our place of work, because that's what you're supposed to do. That's what adults do. All right, that's it for us. If you really, here, you guys want to see this receipt printer, I know you do. You're going to ask me about it. It just plugs into my computer via USB. Okay, here's the receipt printer. This is my scale. This is the scale I use. This is from Amazon. It's like $20. The receipt printer, I think, is $300. I'm sure you could find these used. We got it on almost 9 o'clock on New Year's Eve because I wanted to put it on our taxes for the previous year, and we had some expense money. So this is what I wanted, and I wanted to start the year off literally January 1st. I wanted to start the year clean and fresh. So we bought this guy. He hooks into my computer via USB. And then here's the scanner that everybody keeps asking me about as well. This is from Amazon. I think it was $20. It's the, I don't know, laser barcode scanner by Tautronics. It looks very official, doesn't it? It just hooks in by a USB too. And so if you go, I'll just show you handheld here. Say I just want to search for anything. I need something with a barcode. So I take, is that a barcode? Okay, let's see. Oh gosh, basically it just enters numbers for you. So I'm gonna take these envelopes and I'm gonna scan them. That's all I do. And then the number inserts into, this is an old, really old box, so it's not coming up with the thing, but the number inserts it into any number field. So you can use this on eBay, like if I typed in a Google, just like this. Are you scanning? Oh my god, look at the laser, you guys. It has a stand, but you don't have to use it. You can actually click the button. It's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting stuff here. Go. Did you see that? So it just, I mean, all it does is type in the number. It's not advanced technology. It reads a barcode and translates the number. So that's all you have to do with that. Let me just tell you, it's a game changer when you're trying to list things with barcodes. Okay, so hopefully that's helpful. If you are interested in using Vendoo, I don't know, do they have a trial?
I don't know.
We don't know. We're not affiliated with Vendoo. We've tried List Perfectly. We landed on Vendoo because it's easier. List Perfectly opens all these tabs. I couldn't handle it, and we did try it. We tried it 3 or 4 times, actually. We keep trying it. And we've landed with Vendoo. It is more expensive for the amount of items that we get a month, but it's really helpful, and the analytics are priceless to me and our business. We've been able to scale. If you've been watching us for a while, especially since January, you know that we've scaled our business tenfold since what we did in 2020 and 2019. And it's because we're able to look at the stats at a glance and know what's working and what's not working and how we can adapt. Right?
Right.
This is vlog style now. Dan's in the photo booth. Dan, come say bye to your people.
I gotta say what? Okay.
This is a messy office. Look at these things. Look at their plush on the ceiling, you guys.
Hi. Hi.
Hey.
Hey. What am I saying? Bye.
Did you see our stats?
I did not.
These are our stats for the week.
Nice.
Yeah. It's okay.
Respectable. It's respectable. It's getting better.
Look at that Care Bear. If you were a Care Bear, that'd be you. All right, guys, we hope you have a great day. Hope this is helpful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing because we're getting up there.
We're getting close. We're getting close to the magic number of 1,000.
We're trying.